It's Joel on the beat.
My happiness, share you know it is sus. It's you and I see my heart I cross. Any day, anytime I go fight for you. No matter what, waiting people them talk. Me I know they send anybody at all. It's you for me, it's me for you. We go right to the end, yeah. Hello baby, tell me where you there. My heart is beating and it's only for you. You drive me crazy every single day. Now I don't I don't for you. Yeah. Now order me, order me, order you me, baby. Now order me, order me, order you me, baby. Your love for my heart past 1 million. Your love for my heart past 2 billion. Your love for my heart past 3 billion. Yeah, now pum pum pum. See my heart as it they beat now. I no understand if you they use charm. Hard guy don't turn to zombie now. Yeah. Hello baby, tell me where you there. My heart is beating and it's only for you. You drive me crazy every single day. Now I don't over for you. Yeah. Now I don't over for you. Yeah. Now order me, order me, order you me, baby. Now order me, order me, order you me, baby. Your love for my heart past 1 million. Your love for my heart past 2 billion. Your love for my heart past 3 billion. Yeah, bam bam bam. See my heart as it beat now. I don't understand if you. Hello baby, tell me where you there. My heart is beating and it's only for you. You drive me crazy every single day. Now I don't over for you. Yeah. Now
It's Joel on the beat.
my happiness, share you know it is sus. It's you and I see my heart I cross. Any day, anytime I go fight for you. No matter what, waiting people them talk. Me I know.
Girl, I did pop for you. If you do me with that pop for you.
Zaniola.
Girl, I did fight for you.
Sweet.
My for
Shawty, this your body fit to cause migraine.
Take you,
Break my leg fit to break my neck. For your body, how you do me jeje. You keep it come gun, bitty shakere. Talk to me, a little facile. Full of shine, I go to you, basa basa. Them say love is blind, but I see you from afar. Black fine girl from the western side. Out tonight, would you ride on my side? For only you, I dedicate my time. Me loving you,
pata pata,
me wanting you,
pata pata,
addicted to you,
forever.
falling for
Girl, I did fall for you. Until you do me, make a fall for you. Girl, I did fight for you. For you, baby, oh. Girl, I replace it. Until you do me, I'll be a father, do me deja vu. Girl, I be mad for you. Mad for you. Let you go. Girl, I did fall for you. Until you do me, I'll fall for you. Me April Fool. Girl, I did fight for you. Mad for you. Let you go. Girl, I replace it. Until you do me, I'll be a father, girl, I be mad for you. Mad for you.
what do you do me, girl? I can't tell. Your name for my mind be like anthem. So your skin is a anthem. The way your light is spread for my mind, it is spread faster, even past COVID-19 pandemic. Choke my heart, seize my breath. It's you I want for all I care. All my life, girl, I swear I did for you. No day fear.
Oh, yeah, mata go seven pata pata. I don't mind if I run, kitty kitty run, kata kata
Loving
kata,
you,
pata pata,
me wanting you,
pata pata,
addicted to you,
forever. Girl, I dey fall for you. Ebelebe, nothing you do me make I fall for you. Do me deja vu, girl, I dey mad for you, mad for you, baby oh. Girl, I replace it. Ebelebe, nothing you do me, I'll be your brother. Do me deja vu, girl, I be mad for you, mad for you. Let you go, girl, I dey fall for you. Ebelebe, nothing you do me make I fall for you. Do me April Fool, girl, I dey mad for you, mad for you. Let you go. Girl, I replace it. Anything you do me, I'll be your body, girl, I be mad for you, mad for you. Girl, I dey fall for you. Anything you do me with, I fall for you, my dear. Girl, I dey mad for you, mad for you. Girl, I dey fall for you. Anything you do me with, I fall for you,
Zaniola.
girl, I dey mad for you.
Shawty, this your body fit to cause migraine. Break my leg fit to break my neck. For your body, how you do me jeje. You keep it come gon' be to shakere. Talk to me a little faster. Full of shine, I go do you basa basa. Them say love is blind, but I see you from afar. Black fine girl from the western side. Out tonight, would you ride on my side? For only you, I dedicate my time. Me loving you,
Pata pata,
me wanting you,
pata pata,
addicted to you,
forever. Girl, I dey fall for you. Ebelebe, nothing you do me make I fall for you. Do me deja vu, girl, I dey mad for you, mad for you, baby oh. Girl, I replace it. Ebelebe, nothing you do me, I'll be your brother. Do me deja vu, girl, I be mad for you, mad for you. Let you go. Girl, I dey fall for you. Ebelebe, nothing you do me make I fall for you. Do me April Fool, girl, I dey mad for you, mad for you. Let you go. Girl, I replace it. Anything you do me, I'll be your body, girl, I be mad for you, mad for you.
What do you do me, girl? I can't tell. Your name for my mind be like anthem. So your skin is a phantom. The way your light is spread for my mind, it is spread faster, even past COVID-19 pandemic. Choke my heart, seize my breath. It's you I want for all I care. All my life, girl, I swear I did for you. No day fear.
Oh, your matter, I go seven pata pata. I don't mind if I run, kitty kitty run, kata.
Stay tuned and welcome to Catelia Week Online Television as we bring to you a live broadcast of our weekly programs. In today's edition of the program, we will be discussing issues affecting Africans in the state of Kuwait and how things are folding up within the community and outside the community. And a whole lot of things will be discussed within the program today, and we'll be having two hosts in our programs, and any moment from now, our two hosts that I'll be having, will introduce themselves. But don't forget, I'm in with the man himself, Citizen. And don't forget, he was at the studio the last program, and a whole lot of things happened. And today again, he's here, and we'll be discussing things that has to do with not only Sierra Leone, not only Ghanaians, but Africans as a whole. And there will be issues which we'll be discussing that has to do with amnesty and all the rest of it. All of those issues will be brought up for our listeners and peers, for them to have knowledge over things that are unfolding within the state of Kuwait. Stay tuned to Catelia Online Television. The host for this particular program is not as a person, but the young man himself, Dr. Prince.
Shawty, this your body fit to cause migraine. Break my leg fit to break my neck. For your body, how you do me jeje. You keep it come gon' be to shakere. Talk to me a little faster. Full of shine, I go do you basa basa. Them say love is blind, but I see you from afar. Black fine girl from the western side. Out tonight, would you ride on my side?
fall for you.
Don't forget, this special program is going to be an interactive program between myself, yours, and our guest in the studio. We'll be discussing issues affecting Africans in the state of Kuwait and how those problems will be solved. Because we are trying our best to provide solution to some of these problems and how the solutions will work towards all of us. Because this is a responsibility for all of us residing in the state of Kuwait. It's our responsibility, your responsibility, and our responsibilities as Africans residing in the state of Kuwait. Don't forget, in Kuwait, we have rules, regulations that govern us, and all of these ones, we have to follow them strictly according to how they are stated within their books of laws, so that they will not find us guilty over crimes that are not committed. And don't forget, in the studio today, we have a jam-packed studio wherein we have two different nationalities representing Africans. This shows how reliable Katelia is. But no minute from now, I'll ask my studio guest to introduce himself. I'll start from the man from my right-hand side for him to introduce him. Mr. Karim, welcome to Katelia Online Television.
Thanks, bro. All right.
So, can you tell our viewers who are you, and where are you from, and
All right.
yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening once again. I go by the name Karim Citizen. I'm a Ghanaian and a blogger, yeah, because I don't stand for anybody. Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian, I'm a blogger in Kuwait.
Okay, that's Karim Citizen, a Ghanaian by nationality and a blogger.
Yeah.
You know, and he has been representing.
No. I represent,
Okay.
I represent Africans as well, but I don't represent any specific African country. I represent all African countries here in Kuwait.
Okay, so stay tuned to Katelia Online Television as we'll bring in our next guest to introduce himself. Welcome to Katelia Online Television.
Yeah. Welcome and good evening, viewers.
Your name and name, nationality, and who are you?
I'm David Ongora
Yeah.
from Sierra Leone, specific. I represent Africa as a whole, and we're here in the essence of all Africans to discuss the way forward and what is affecting the African community.
Okay. Don't forget, his name is Mr. David Bangura, the CEO of All Africans International, something that organized the first African pageant show within the state of Kuwait. He's the manager, the CEO, and everything. So when it comes to African programs, he's on top of it. Today we are discussing Africans, us, what's happening within the state of Kuwait, what exactly is going on within the country, and what will be our advices profile to our listeners, our viewers, how they should pick up to themselves and how they should maintain law and order so that we will have a peaceful coexistence relationship between ourselves and our sponsors and whatsoever we find ourselves in. I'll bring in Karim Citizen as of now. What do you make up of the present situation within the country?
All right. Good evening once again. This is your boy. Everybody knows me around Karim Citizen. People have been seeing me around and they say, Karim Citizen, you are like this, you are like that. Yeah, this is the man. I'm speaking. I want you guys to share this video. Let the video reach every corner around Africa and around Middle East for people to get it and understand what is happening in Kuwait now. I think this morning I make a video on my TikTok page and I was explaining issues to people because there was a guy who was saying something that is not true about Africans living here in Kuwait, and I want everybody to listen to us this night because we don't have much time always to open up things to our people, our listeners here in Kuwait. So the little time that we get is what we use to discuss issues like this.
Yeah.
So please have time for us and share the video. As you're watching, your comment is very important, and you sharing the video for others to get access to it is so important to us. If you are new here as well, you can just follow the page for us to improve in everything that we do here in the Middle East as well. So issues affecting what is happening in Kuwait right now. Most Africans don't want us to speak English when we come live on social media.
Yeah.
And I think that is not the right thing to do. If you are saying something which is bad or something which is affecting the government of this country, in that case, you wouldn't be happy or you wouldn't have the courage to speak when you come on social media.
Yeah.
But I think for us, for our people to listen to us or to get what we are saying, unless we speak English, because 90% of Africans living in Kuwait understand English only.
Mm-hmm.
So that is why we speak English only. So as people are saying that things are happening in Kuwait, yes, for sure. This is not the first time we are seeing something like this in Kuwait.
Okay.
But I think this 2022 is becoming hotter. Mm-hmm. But it's for a reason, and everybody must understand it. You understand?
Yeah.
We are speaking the fact here. Even if it's affecting we ourselves, is the fact.
Yeah. We
have to let our people, we ourselves, to understand the issues happening in Kuwait and how we can solve it. Mm-hmm. All right. I think all these issues started when a journalist came out with a video asking some of our ladies, our sisters in Kuwait, that where are they from? What are they doing with this kind of dress? Where do they have documents? And I think the answers our sisters are giving. If you watch one of the video, this journalist, this guy met two ladies, and he asked them that, what work are you doing? One said kadama, and one said hairdresser. You understand?
Yeah.
So if this guy is a journalist, he's a trained one, he's not a street one like us. You understand? Mm. He's an educated one. So if he asks you, okay, what is your job? He said, one said kadama and one said hairdresser. Mm. That means there is something wrong. And he asked, do you have document? You said no. I said, last time I said, the kind of dress our sisters wear in this country is affecting we Africans living here. Yeah. And most Africans are thinking that the government of this country is in war with Africans. People should not think like that. It's their rules, it's their law, and we must obey it. This is their country. You understand? Yeah. For example, I said it, if this country, they said, don't involve yourself in drugs. Mm-hmm. You understand? Yeah. Don't involve yourself in prostitution. Mm-hmm. Don't involve yourself, don't steal anything, don't be a criminal, mm-hmm. don't be a murderer. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yeah. These are the things that they say you prevent yourself from. Mm-hmm. Because if you involve yourself in something like this and they arrest you, mm-hmm. they will punish you. Yeah. This is their law. Mm-hmm. You understand? Yeah. Good. And some of us said they are the ones sleeping with the prostitutes. And some of us said, who is the leader leading the people who are into the drugs? My brother, if they arrest me and Kuwaiti today, mine is 15 years. His own is 5 years. You understand? Yeah. I am the one going to suffer. So it's better I protect myself first. You understand? Clearly. So this is what we want our people to understand. This country, it's not this 2022 they started doing this checking or they started arresting people. Yeah. Every day, every month, every week, every year, this is the life of Kuwait. If you don't have document, even if ambulance is passing, you hear siren, yes, they are checking. Mm-hmm. This is the life of Kuwait. This is the job of police in Kuwait. Good. Our sisters here, they are the problem. Okay. So I want them to come. I want to see more comment from them. Our sisters are the problem, and they have to accept it that they are the problem. We advise them, if you are going outside, if you are in the house, you can wear anything that you want. Nobody cares. But as long as you are stepping outside, you need to dress decent. as a woman. You need to dress decent. You understand?
Yeah.
But you can meet some of them outside. It's not encouraging. Trust me.
Yeah.
You can meet some of them and you ask yourself, this kind of dress, if police arrest you, you start complaining? You cannot complain. Respect yourself as a woman. I said it on a TikTok live today, this morning. See, these people, they value a woman so much to the extent that even if they see you as a foreigner and you are looking at their ladies, they feel jealous so much that even if they have the power, they will come to you and tell you that don't look at this lady. It's the respect that they have for their women.
Yeah.
So can't we have the same respect for our women?
Now,
No.
I want to hold you there and ask this particular question.
Okay.
Because you make a broad allegation
Yeah.
that what is happening now is as a result of our sisters.
Yeah.
Because you pointed to them purposely that what is happening
Yeah.
is as a, how did it happen?
Good. This operation started from Hassan,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened? We came here for money,
Yeah.
right? And now we are replacing babies with money. When you go to Asawi, bro, that is why I don't like coming to life, because people that don't want to accept these issues will be an enemy.
No, let's continue.
When you go to Asawi, we saw a video. I will say it here, and I want people to listen to it very carefully. We saw a video while some useless, dirty people were sleeping with African ladies outside, not inside a home. Outside. Even it's if you're watching the video,
You mean the video that was circulating? Like,
yes, I'm telling
the
you,
roof-
it's here in Kuwait. It's not
the
in Kuwait. It's
rooftop,
here.
right?
Yes, it's here, outside. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you as an African lady, you become so cheap to the extent that even some Bengali can sleep with you because of 1 kg or 2 kg, it doesn't make sense. You understand? Have you taken a taxi for a taxi driver to tell you that African ladies are cheap before? Have you? Yeah, we have been encountering that a lot in outside here. And sometimes you feel like fighting the taxi driver, but you have no option. You cannot fight him. You understand?
Yeah.
All these things started from Hasawi, and how our ladies are handling this TikTok. This creates everything. You see, they have been interviewing some of the Kuwaitis. They are saying that Karama always on TikTok. They are watching us more than we watch ourselves. You understand?
Yeah.
When they went to Hasawi, they broke down to a house, and they arrested more than 10 ladies. I think four of them having children. You understand? Good. And before we came here, they said if you don't have a document here, it's very difficult for you to take a girlfriend. Now things are changing. Good, we understand.
Yeah.
But to the extent now that we are producing babies more than they themselves, how do you think they will react?
Badly.
How do you think?
Okay. Now we start to see the root cause of this crackdown.
Yeah.
Now let me bring in Brother David. Now, Mr. Bangura, looking at the current situation, what's your take? Where exactly did this problem aggravate from?
Yeah, Dr. Prince, like my colleague was saying here, actually, there are some of the things he mentioned is most key cause of this reading we are seeing or we are experiencing now.
Okay.
Because when you look the manner and how we present ourselves in social media or outside is not called for, especially our sisters. We know they are from different countries.
Yeah.
In Africa, each country we have our own culture, we have our own lifestyle. But when the moment you relocate yourself, you try to adopt to whatever system you meet. And some of them they still reason or still think that they're in their country. And which Kuwait, you see, even their own sisters, their own daughters, their wife, we see the way they dress. Not that they don't want this kind of lifestyle, they want it. But the most important thing is for their respect. Because the way you present yourself, you maintain your respect as a woman. I would say, for instance, maybe, I don't know, around 2013 or 14 like that, I had one experience in Fawania. police were passing, they saw two ladies. Which the one was African, the one I don't know, maybe Philippine or what, Asian, I may say. But the police they focus on the African lady because why? The dress code. But the way I see that, the way I notice, the moment I notice the other nationality, is like she also don't have documents. But why they could not focus on that particularly because of why? Maybe she was dressed decent. So they might not put their attention. For instance, you look Kuwait before, when you put abaya, they don't focus on you. They think maybe you have documents or this or that. But now someone, even if you put abaya, especially with the Africans, they still call you to check you.
Okay, so it means our problems, that the problem that we are facing now,
that is
started from the dress code.
That is one.
Okay.
And you know these people, this TikTok or whatever thing, this social media, they monitor it.
Okay.
They check, they go through it. And some of them also, through their phones, they put some certain kind of status. They forget that they have some Kuwaitis or Arab, their numbers. Me, like for instance, I have lots of them, their contact, but the moment I mute them from my status, I don't want them to see my status because the moment you allow them to be seen your status.
So it means you are also a victim of short activities.
Yeah, me of course, because sometimes maybe I'm doing chilling in my house, maybe I make video, I want to put in my status, maybe I have the feeling to do that.
Okay.
But the moment you have some of these Kuwaitis or any Arab, the moment they see, they will think maybe this is the lifestyle we are doing. That is number one. And also two, we should not only focus on our sisters. Even some of our brothers, you see like these dwarfs or some of these kind of things you are seeing around. They have these mentalities like some of them maybe, I don't know, maybe they are fancy or they have never made a friends which are Kuwaitis or Arab. This kind of mentality. They might maybe have some kind of close friendship.
Yeah.
Discuss it. Asking you about certain things you know, to their own mind they want to know. For you, you think maybe like, he's my friend. They ask you, where you think maybe they have ladies, where I can pay or do this. Some of them you will see them running their mouths. Is that one you want? Don't worry, I can make it for you possible. They ask you about whiskey. Because they want to know the kind of lifestyle the Africans they are doing in this country. If they ask you, you have to stay back. Pretend like, even if you are part of that kind of lifestyle, you have to pretend like, no, I don't know. I don't have any idea. Like for Asawi, Mr. Karim was measuring. For me, Asawi, I don't go Asawi frequently. Okay. And if I may say, it has been long. If I go Asawi, maybe I want to pick up something or drop something. Like to say, like, basically maybe spend the whole day or maybe spend 1 or 2 days in Asawi. I've never done that. So I cannot tell you about Asawi or the lifestyle of Asawi or what is going on or what is happening in Asawi. Just maybe like sometimes we see videos on social media circulating, especially if the video of what he was saying, some ladies and they took like some Bengali or I don't know, Indian or Bengali sleeping with them. Okay. The last incident when they went and raped some of these ladies, so you see, and you don't have documents. You cannot prevent yourself, even if you want to date someone. Prevent yourself, like for maybe this kind of birth weight. You look the amount of birth weight also in Kuwait from with the Africans, especially with people with no documents. It's huge. And how do you think you are going to tackle this kind of situation? Some of them may be individual, some of them the embassy, they are undergoing too much burden to make sure that they can able to repatriate them with their kids. If they leave them behind, who is going to take responsibility of them? So you see, these are the kind of situations. Some of them maybe the embassy cannot able to advocate for them to repatriate with some of their kids. In the end, they will put that bad name in the embassy or individual, which is not called for. Without that won't happen based on your mistake.
Okay, so stay tuned to Category Online Television as we are discussing issues affecting Africans and the crackdown of what is happening now in the state of Kuwait. Looking at the situation from the two analyses my two guests are giving. One, it started from our dress code. For us, the men and also the women. But Brother Karim is pointing at the ladies, more especially the ladies. The way manner I treat the dress, trigger the situation to go ugly. Now, still on the dress code, Brother Karim, looking at the dress code of our ladies, African ladies, how can we try as, because it's our responsibility to educate them, because maybe they are doing it out of ignorance.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And maybe some of them are doing it based on lifestyle.
Yeah.
Some are doing it because they want to impress people from the social media.
It's a village lifestyle. Let me tell you the reality. No, stop it. We should be real to ourselves here.
Okay.
Some people, I think some people are from. Some people, I say, some people have not seen light before coming to Kuwait, or I don't understand some of their behavior.
Mm-hmm.
See, you cannot impress anybody here because
Okay.
you are dressed. You can dress on TikTok, top and down. Somebody sitting down here, his watch is expensive than all your dress from your head to toe. Whom are you impressing? Whom are you impressing? It's high time we tell them the reality. It's social media that we use to tell them in face that what they are doing is affecting some innocent people out there. And most of the guys too are part of these problems. You see,
Yeah. Because the Bible
people
says,
celebrate birthday in this country every week. People are in Africa, they have never celebrated their birthday before. They are in Kuwait every week, they celebrate the same birthday as if they are Jesus Christ. Even Jesus Christ, they celebrate Jesus Christ once a year.
yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
You should tell these people. See, I've seen a video on TikTok. It's very sad. Trust me, it's very sad. And what do people want? This is what we have to let the population of Africans living in Kuwait to understand. What do you want? You are in Kuwait. What do you want? You understand?
Yeah.
One, you the one behaving like this. So what happened here in Mahula Block 3 two weeks ago or 1 week ago? You understand? You may be living your own life, but you have to protect yourself.
Yeah.
You understand? In my country, Ghana,
Mm.
since I was born, the only nationality that Ghana they deport is Nigerians. You can ask me the reason why Ghana deport Nigerians from Ghana. It's because of their bad behavior. Because if you go to my country, it's very difficult for you to find a nationality, a Ghanaian, a son of a Ghanaian, pushing himself or herself to some bad behavior. No, but it will be influenced by these people. So the government sees that these are the people who are killing people in this country. These are the people who are scamming people. So we have to arrest them, to deport them. Innocent people are sleeping. You see them, they will knock their door, they will go down into their. You are inside the house making party.
Yeah.
This is your party. You can party and sleep. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
But don't record a video of people, ladies going naked on videos, upload it on TikTok for the world to see. You are disgracing us. You understand?
Yeah.
You are disgracing us. You see some of the guys, they are behaving. I've seen some 1 or 2 guys, I've been seeing them, they are just villagers. Bro, we should tell them they are just villagers, as if they have not even received, they have not even used a mobile phone while they were in Africa.
Yeah.
We are all living in this same Kuwait here. We are all protecting ourselves. People are having lances with civil ID who they have used for more than 15 years in this country, but they are still afraid of themselves.
Yeah.
To talk of you, the one who don't have some. You will advise them tomorrow, they will be out there. This guy was the one insulting, I will insult you, because if you do the right thing, I will not insult you. You understand what I'm saying?
Clearly.
See, as we are speaking, when 60% of these problems happening are from our ladies. Someone will say, you are talking about our ladies, but you have girlfriend in them, and so what? Oh yes. And so what? I'm not impotent. So if I take a girlfriend, that means you should behave like you are mad. You understand?
Yeah.
They should stop disturbing us. Now the time came, even if you're an African and you are walking, you are holding a bag. I think my brother here will witness that. If you're holding a bag as an African, police will arrest you and search your bag and leave you because of the bag.
That put me once.
Yes, because of
not
what?
the bag, or even
Yes, because of what?
They saw me, I put this small cost bag.
Okay, because of what?
The dwarf stuff.
Good. We came here for money. If you need sharp money, you go to jail. I tell them, and they have been like, what you are saying, bro? There's no. If you want shortcut in life, you have long life in prison. Yes, if you want shortcut in life, you will get a shortcut, but you have long life in prison. You understand? This is the country they don't consider anybody here. They don't consider anything little. Yes, you'll be talking of you if you have a problem. If you have a problem, I have an embassy here. No, my brother, the embassies in this country have their limits as well.
Yeah,
they have their limit. They cannot. I think one of my brother, when they arrested him, it was not a serious case. Even in Ghana, a small boy can go to the police station and solve that problem. But you know, this problem caused someone who has a document to be deported from this country. It's very sad. So we are the ones creating our own problems for them to put eye on us. See, the government said, don't drive without a license. Don't see my brother Maraj driving because Maraj is driving. I'm feeling jealous. Right? If you take, you are very stupid to drive without license. You understand?
Yeah.
Just because he is driving, you are feeling so jealous of him driving. You go and pick some car without a license. When they arrest you, said Kuwait police is bad. You are very senseless. They said they don't drive without a license. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't move around without civil ID. Since I have stayed in this country for 3 years to close to 4 years without civil ID. Police stopped me for once. Ask me why. Do you think I don't meet them? I meet them, but I know how to move on. You understand?
Yeah.
I know how to move on. Now I have civil ID. If they are doing check-in, I'm going my way. I don't care about them. You understand?
Yeah.
If you don't have, people are living in this country for more than 15 years without ID.
Yeah.
Kuwait's government, Kuwait police ID, they know everything that is happening in this country.
Yeah.
Our ladies to forget. They should focus on why they are here. You understand?
Yeah.
This kind of dressing, this kind of TikTok is part of this problem. TikTok, because see, me if I go to TikTok live, the Kuwaitis that join my life are more than 15 every day. They usually even called. One Kuwaiti called Muhammad, called on my TikTok live and said, Karim, I like you. Tell your people the right thing. Tell them to do the right thing. Bro, he is not a policeman. He is not a CID. He is just a customer that I have been visiting my shop sometimes. But wait, let me finish here. What we have to tell our sisters is, you have never wear a makeup which is cost more than 200 KD.
No, it's
Your slippers that you have been wearing in the house, most of the slippers are from Friday market. The dresses that you have been wearing, you have been ordering from what is this application's name? No, I'm telling them the truth.
No, you don't call it.
Chain or Shem, Johnny Chico, whatsoever. You have never visited Food Locker to buy a food of 75 KD or 100 KD before. So whom are you impressing? Whom? Me? Me that you are using filter that I see you reality before? You understand? They should stop deceiving themselves.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Bro, if you cannot talk hard on them.
Okay.
No, wait,
Okay.
like what I'm
Okay.
trying to
Okay.
say,
Okay.
you have
Okay.
points.
They are
Because-
deceptive.
Okay.
Do you know?
Karim,
No,
Karim.
wait.
Karim.
Yeah.
Guys, if
Okay.
you have me on your live, you don't have time for this. Wait, I'm telling
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Wait,
1
wait,
minute.
wait,
1 minute.
wait.
1 minute.
Wait,
Okay.
I
Okay,
totally
wait, 1
agree
minute.
with you. What I'm
Wait,
trying
1
to
minute.
say-
1 minute.
What they are doing.
1 minute.
Wait,
1 minute.
let me finish with this.
1
What they
minute.
are doing.
Yeah.
What they are doing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's affecting them alone?
No, it's affecting
No,
me.
No, even I have document. If I'm sleeping, I'm scared.
It's the whole African community.
You understand?
That, not
It's-
only
it's disturbing.
particular individual. We know that. What I'm trying to say, there's one thing that came up. I know that when you look the other angle, there's too much tolerance. I may say from the police or the Kuwait government. Because let's say, for instance, most of our sisters, let's don't focus on the document issue.
Yeah.
Because let's see the situation. Most of them, they don't have document, but they are working in their houses for same. Some of them they are police officers. Some of them they are ministers. You look per se. Some of them they are working in top government offices. While they also know they don't have document, but they don't arrest them. They don't do anything to them.
Good.
They as well protect some of them.
Good.
So when you look the scenario, it's mostly focused on the dress code and the drugs increasement.
Listen.
Because when you look recently, the cases on drugs is too much.
Let's
Okay.
Let's
Now,
now.
Which is
we
more
cannot discuss.
affecting
We
them.
cannot discuss this without having the views of our listeners and viewers out there. Now, I want to give them the opportunity for them to add their voice in this particular program. In this particular program, as we are discussing Africans, it's your responsibility, my responsibility, and our responsibility to solve our problems, because this eminence is being caused by us, Africans, based on issues being raised by my two guests here, dress code, social media, and all the rest of it. So now, you can add your voice through the number that is displaying on your screen. Just call and add your voice for 1 minute and stick on the topic that we are discussing. Please, no personal attack. As you're seeing, we are discussing as a family, but it is the truth, and we cannot hide the truth from anybody.
Sure.
Our problem, the problem we are facing now is us. It's self-created problem. We create the problem, so let's bear it up. So let me bring in Brother David as we are waiting for the first lucky caller. And looking at the situation, as Brother Karim was saying, you know, one, he mentioned the dress code, and two, he bring in the social media. And the social media is a broader topic which has to do with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the most followed one. You understand? Now, in this TikTok or in this Facebook Live or Instagram Live, what exactly are some of the problems that are triggering some of these issues?
Dr. Prince,
Yes.
like my brother was saying, but the point is, we have to say things.
Yeah.
But pointing directly on things is not my type. That
Yeah.
one is for sure.
Yeah.
Because everyone in this country, they are very mature,
Yeah.
and they have their own know-how.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you are talking to someone,
Mm-hmm.
you should have limits.
Yeah.
Because you should not talk to someone for the person to see that you are the one feeding them. No.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is here in this country on their own.
Okay.
But we should also make sure
Mm.
and put it in mind that we are representing everyone.
Mm.
Because whatever you do will affect the whole African community.
But if the truth is not told,
I know the
the problem will
truth
solve.
will be told, but
Mhm.
not today we have been doing that.
Mm-hmm.
There are series of activities, series of programs,
Mm-hmm.
series of functions, especially Mr. Karim, because most of his life, I'm seeing most of his life,
Mm-hmm.
he has been playing great role
Mhm.
in the social media
Wait,
to make sure.
I have to come. I have to come.
I know, wait, I'm
Wait,
coming.
wait,
I'm coming,
give
Mr.
him
Karim.
1 minute. One
Wait,
minute.
just hold on, just hold on.
Yes, continue.
I've been following most of his programs.
Uh-huh.
He has been saying things, he
Yeah.
has been guiding our sisters,
Yeah.
he has been advising them,
Mhm.
but not all of them
Mhm.
will try to accept that.
Okay.
Because some of them,
Mhm.
they'll put it in their mind that maybe it's Jollof was what I'm doing. No, he's doing well.
Mhm.
I'm doing well, you are doing well.
Mhm.
Just like, for instance, what he was mentioning.
Mhm.
Some of our brothers, they have been seeing what is going on.
Mhm.
They have caught one,
Mhm.
2 or 3 people because of what?
Mhm.
License.
Mhm.
But some of them, they will go ahead again, do the same thing. Why? Because you see one person is driving,
Mhm.
you are not driving. No. Everything has time, everything has stage.
Mhm.
Like, especially our brother Major.
Mhm.
Maraj has been in this country maybe for a while. He have never had that facility before.
Mhm.
Because of why? A patient to wait for the actual time to come. So the same thing we should implement within ourselves.
Mhm.
Know that today is not for me, but tomorrow I might have the same facility. That is number one. And also, when we are going on social media, we should try to know what we should discuss on social media.
Okay.
You see some of them go on social media saying bad things, and they don't have any idea about Kuwait labor law or the rules or regulation about Kuwait. They have been saying stuff and then maybe going beyond topic, which is wrong. What we are discussing about the dress code or these are the key, if you tell me, trust, these are the key things of what is resulting to, especially what we are experiencing now.
Okay.
They ready.
Okay. Let me bring in Brother Karim. Now, looking at the present situation, you understand? One might want to blame us. Like, you people are there in the media. You know this is the problem. Why do you sit and wait until it escalates before you start coming to say A, B, and C? So this is a question they might ask. But now you have the responsibility, the opportunity to call now and add your voice to this particular program with the number displayed on your screen, plus 965 6774 014. So you can call that number and your voice will be heard on the program. Yes, Brother Karim.
Okay, thank you. I think 1.5 months now,
Yeah.
I make a video
Mhm.
and said the job
Mhm.
called Kadama,
Mhm.
housemaid,
Mhm.
is coming to an end.
Mhm.
Okay.
People did not believe me. Right?
Mhm.
And today, what are we saying?
It's a
See, these people have a strategy of ruling their country.
Sure.
You understand?
Mhm.
They have a strategy. They announce amnesty
Mhm.
before Ramadan, that they will open amnesty this 2022.
Mhm.
When Ramadan was closed,
Mhm.
who are the people who are going to work for them during Ramadan? The Kadamis.
Mhm.
If we open amnesty now and they left, who are going to work for us? There's no need to open. These ladies need to work for us. After Ramadan finish, we should wait. Kuwait government should open the visa article 20 for some specific countries to come in, and they should put an amount of money on them for them to come and buy them from the offices.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Have you seen the prices?
Yes.
Good. Were you sad or not? It's a question. Look, were you sad or not?
It was sudden.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
You're sad, right?
Yes.
Okay, very sad.
Mhm.
Good. So when that happened,
Mhm.
they brought in from Mali,
Mhm.
they brought in from
As well.
Benin,
Mhm.
I think Togo,
Mhm.
and they stopped.
Mhm.
Later on, they were requesting from Guinea and Liberia.
Mhm.
Okay, so that was the African countries that they want ladies from there.
Mhm.
They later on, some of them later on asked from Sierra Leone,
Mhm.
and I think they have an issue there, so they stopped them.
Okay.
Okay, so now if you go to the offices,
Mhm.
it's full of cannabis,
Okay.
both from Asia here
Mhm.
and Africa.
Mhm.
And during that period that they were taking these ladies from before the Ramadan, then after Ramadan, they were paying some of them close to 300 KD.
So,
Sure.
You understand?
Mhm.
And now they are selling African kadama 350 KD. So me going to the office to pick an African kadama for 350 KD and pay him 110 KD or 100 KD is far better than me paying someone 250 KD every month. So this is the logic. They bring in the new people to lock the country. So you, those who don't have document, will not have a job again.
there's no option.
Ladies are staying in the houses for more than 5-6 months without job. So me and you, we should ask ourselves, how are our sisters feeding themselves? How are they paying their rent? Because in this country, nobody is sleeping outside. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So we have locked the country. This is the strategy of Kuwait. We have locked the country. Now they are out. They don't have job. You understand?
Yeah.
We have been seeing babies a lot in the country.
Mhm.
Where are their fathers? Where from these babies?
Mhm.
There is one lady that always gathered these babies and video them, upload on TikTok. I went there the last time and told, I said, sister, what you are doing will affect everybody, including me. Stop doing this. If somebody is going to work and bring his or her daughter to you, that a baby to you, that take care of the baby, you don't have the right recording the babies, posting them on TikTok. For what purpose? She insulted me. You understand?
Yeah.
I went there again. When I rang the bell, she was shaking. I said, open, it's me. You are afraid. Why are you afraid? Because what we are doing is not right.
Yeah.
This is what Africans are not ready to accept, the truth. So don't be like, I'm not the type who speak issues and point out. You have to point out an issue. If you don't point out an issue, then you have nothing to discuss. Yes, if this is wrong, it's wrong. Even if it is me and I did this thing wrong, tell me it's wrong. And if it is true, I will accept it that it's wrong. And I have to correct my mistakes.
Yeah.
It's because we are not telling them issues point blank. That is why they see that what they are doing is right. We are not the only people using TikTok.
Yeah.
And we are not the only people who go to the shop to buy dresses. We are not the only people who order from online. So if you are doing something that is wrong, it's affecting all the people in the country, you have to put a stop to it.
Okay.
For us to
Now-
have peace of mind.
Yes.
So-
Now, looking at the situation, you understand, different things have been mentioned. One, dress code. Two, social media. But have we tried as best as possible to look at the lifestyle of our brothers and sisters in the country?
Bro, we look at it every day. We see every day.
So what's your
advise them.
assessment?
We always talk to them.
So what's your assessment?
A lady called me,
Mhm.
Brother Karim, I want to go back to Africa and I need your help. I said, I cannot help you.
Why?
I advised her before and she insulted me.
So what was the problem that she did?
She dressed anyhow. I was having the video, I think I deleted it. She dressed like, as if she was, I don't know what happened. She dressed anyhow and made a video like she's dancing. Who are you pressing? Are you the only one who have big boobs or big ass? Boom. Boom. And I downloaded a video. She was a close friend to me. I sent the video to her on WhatsApp. I said, sis, this video that you did and posted on TikTok is very wrong. You have to respect yourself, even if nobody respects you. So delete the video. Are you the one who to tell me how to live my life here? Are you the one who bring me to Kuwait? I said, okay. Yes.
So this were the instances I was bringing.
If I'm not the one, yes, I'm
Yeah.
simple. Listen,
Sure.
I said, me, if you do something to me and it pain me,
No,
if
that's
I
true.
get the opportunity, I'll do the same thing to you. Since I'm not the one who bring you to Kuwait, so if you are leaving, I'm not the one who bring you. I cannot help you to leave.
So which is in the other way around, you also respond your way.
I will respond.
Yeah.
Me, if you talk to me harshly, I talk to you harshly. I give the way you give me, the same way I give it to you.
But I made to understand that the Ghanaian embassy have been playing a great role to ensure that some of these things have been curtailed within the
I said
Ghanaian
the
community.
embassy have their limits. Now they are not Ghanaians in Kuwait. Ghana embassy, all the African embassies in Kuwait, Ghana embassy is the embassy that have a best limit. They cannot even jump to where people jump to. I'm telling you the reality.
Why?
Yes.
Why do you think so?
Good. I watched a live video.
Mm.
I think 3 years ago, last week.
Mm.
I think it was some executives from the embassy with the. I even commented. I asked a question. No, but yes. You asked a question. Our last interview about Ghanaian Union. The reason why I was pushing Ghanaian Union in Kuwait was that the embassy don't respect the union, and that is the fact. Before an embassy will be granted in any country, not only here, even in Europe, it depends on union.
Or the amount of citizens.
Good. Go to Qatar. Don't we have Ghana embassy here? Don't we have Ghanaians here?
Yeah.
Go to Qatar. They are doing Ghana card for all Ghanaians in Ghana. The union, the Ghanaian union in Qatar have played the major role for the government of Ghana to bring a machine to Qatar for them to issue Ghana card for Ghanaians in Qatar. What can the Ghanaian union do if the embassy don't give them a major role to play? Because the union, if they request something to do, those in the embassy think that the executives in the union want to take their position or their responsibility, and you guys cannot do the job because the time the embassy was not here, there were people who were working individually. I mentioned a name that the last time. You see that this my brother Marat. What is the name? The one called Aminu. Mr. Kwame Amponsa. Those guys were doing TC for people. That time we don't have embassy here. You understand? Yeah. So if there is embassy today, the people who are playing this major role, and you think you cannot give them a responsibility, and they are there trying to embrace the embassy. This is what is paining me. Just ignore these people and forget about whatsoever called union, because they don't respect you. You understand? Mm. They said they want to account Ghanaians living in Kuwait. Mm. It's very easy if the union was active. Today, if Sierra Leone union stand up that they want to count Sierra Leoneans in Kuwait here, it's very easy for you guys to do. Do you know why? The embassy have given you guys a major role to play. You understand? Yeah. You organize meeting, you see a representative from the embassy coming to Mahula to meet, because they know here the majority of Sierra Leoneans are here in Mahula. Mm. You understand? Mm. When was the last time you see someone from the embassy meeting Ghanaians here in Mahula? They will not do it because they feel so proud. They feel so pompous. They will not come to Mabula. You, those in Mabula, should come to the embassy. Come and do your meeting at the embassy.
But if I may say, I want to figure out these are some of the responsibilities I believe if there is union, the union should try to take up, and they should be the one to invite any representative.
I am not part
embassy.
of the union, but
I know you are not part
the
of the
union requested for this. Listen, I know everything, but they think I
that
don't.
means they
think
ignore
I
and
don't know.
neglect.
Whatever happened, I know.
Because these
were
are
an
responsibility
ex-member.
for
I was not waiting.
You were an ex-member to
Yeah,
the union.
let's put that aside.
Yes, because I have a video which
that was
I
then.
grant you an
Wait,
interview.
Yeah, I think it was the PRO by
Yes, by then.
own belief.
By then.
By then.
So the union requested for this. It's not that the union did not
So
request.
that's what I want to
Wait, the
clear.
union requested for that.
So what was the response?
Good. They said they cannot give the union any power. I
Why?
said the union have the embassy itself have their limit. See, this is our embassy.
They cannot give them any power but to say what, in which angle, that's
See.
what they will.
It's supposed to be like this.
Because
Wait a
them
minute.
themselves, they are not working for themselves.
Now, okay,
They are working
let's,
for the interest
let's
of
don't
Ghanaians.
deviate. Let's don't deviate
That-
from the topic. Let's don't deviate from
Okay,
the
okay.
topic.
Let's finish
Okay,
here.
let's not
We'll come
debate.
back to the topic. I want to clear something.
Okay,
here.
clear it in 1 minute.
Good. See,
in 1 minute.
This is how it's supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be like Ghana Union in Kuwait here.
Mhm.
No Ghanaian can go to the embassy without passing through the union. When you go to Spain,
Mhm.
no Ghanaian will go and renew a passport in a Ghana embassy in Real Madrid without passing through the union. You understand?
Mhm.
If you do that, the Ghanaians living here in Kuwait will give maximum respect to the union.
Mhm.
Sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But if you think that you cannot give any power, if somebody comes to the embassy, this is what I want to come and do. Have you informed the union? The union is the one who knows every corner of this country, who know what is happening on the ground.
They are mediator.
Yes,
They are the mediator.
so if something is going on,
Mhm.
something is going on in Mabula here, don't they pick phone and call Maraj that Maraj, what is going on here? They pick phone. If something happened, they pick phone and call Maraj. That means Maraj even know better than you, the counselor and the ambassador.
That's why they say.
So
the
this is
union-
what they should do. They should give them this power. If somebody like, for example, I'm going to the embassy to renew my passport, go back to the union. The union is the one to bring your passport for us to renew.
Yeah.
If you give them this power, the people living in the state of Kuwait will give the maximum respect to the union.
So do you think they will do that?
They will not do that. That's why the union is dead. I'm telling you, authority. The union is dead.
Okay.
But I know
Now-
my brother will not
Okay.
accept that.
Now let's
The
not deviate.
union-
Let's not deviate. Let's not deviate from the topic. Now
Let's
let's
go.
come again. Now
Let's
let's
go.
come again. Now let's come again.
Let's go.
Now let's look at what exactly triggered the situation of the crackdown. You understand? We have highlighted two things. One, the dress code for both female and male, and the social media.
Okay.
And in the social media, it has to do with parties and all the rest of it. You understand?
Yeah.
But somebody might say, "This is my lifestyle, and nobody brought me to Kuwait.
Yeah.
So I have the right to do whatever I want."
Okay.
So, with these things that they are doing, don't you think some of these things, because they affect us directly or indirectly, now it has come with a negative effect that is affecting us again? All of us now, directly, even you have documents or not, you cannot sleep and rest. When you're at the work site, you are okay, you are convenient. But as soon as you come home, you are scared because you cannot take a flat just only you. You have to stay with people, and these people you are staying with, maybe some of them are not okay.
Yeah.
So, what's your take?
See, you know, that's what most of Africans are saying.
Mm.
If you are telling them the reality, what to do,
Yeah.
and have peace of mind, the response is, you are not the one who bring me to Kuwait. And it's true, I'm not the one who brought you to Kuwait. But the problem is, what you are doing is affecting everybody, not only you as well.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm.
It's high time. We, those who have access to social media,
Mm.
we should speak out. We should speak out. Because we will leave this country and other people will come.
Okay.
So if we let these people have some some mindset over Africans, it will be very difficult for the next people who are trying to come here and make life. You understand?
Yeah.
So please, we should speak to our sisters, our brothers. The party is enough. Oh yes, the party is enough. I'm telling you. Next time when I come here, I will mention nationalities. Oh yeah.
No, for today, let's just.
That's why I said next time.
Okay.
If I come here, I will mention.
That's very specific. He said next
nationalities.
time.
Okay.
The party is enough. Even some people even go to party and they'll be taxing people as if they have given them jobs to do in this country. The party is enough. Yes, the party is enough. When was the last time I partied? Since November last year till now, I'm not dead. You understand?
Yeah.
If I want to buy KFC, I order online, I eat and sleep. The party is enough. The party is creating a lot of problems. You understand?
Yeah.
Because they cannot party without going TikTok live. They cannot party without recording this abochi dressing that they have been wearing.
Yeah.
They should stop it. It's disturbing us. It's disturbing us because of that fake things that they have been wearing. Even if you wear something expensive, they don't see it. I'm speaking from pain. I'm speaking from pain. Bro, it's not easy that you'll be walking, you are serious, going around, you want to do something, you want to do some one or two things, then the police are African. Because you are African, they have to stop you. This is why some of us are thinking that they hate us. You understand?
Yeah.
Most of Africans are thinking that these people hate us. And it's true, it's in their blood that they hate us, we know. Because this king is in trouble for a very long time, we know. That is a different... but we should not create more problems for ourselves. You understand?
Yeah.
A lady bought a private visa, 1,500 Kuwait dinar. She came to this country, the following week she left the country. They deport her.
Why?
Good. The moment she had the private visa, the mentality was not to come here and work hard and get money. No. The moment I get to Kuwait, I have to pass my way and do some olosho, and do it from 3 days. I have to get what I want, I go back. It doesn't make sense. Bro, you think people are waking up early morning going to work? They are stupid?
They are not.
They are not stupid. Everybody know the way of making an easy money. But I said, easy money, long life in jail. Easy money, deport. They are the people, the ladies. I said the ladies are the biggest problem that we have. See, they will be like, what? Go to their rooms right now and listen.
Yeah.
If they deport me now, what happened? And if they arrested, then she is crying. You understand? They should protect themselves. Some are living here. The families back in Africa have wasted all their money. That is why most of them cannot leave the country. They have worked so hard and saved the money, give the money to the families to keep. Families have already squandered all the money.
Okay, let me bring in Brother David. Now, looking at the situation of the guest code and also the party and social media activities, you understand? What would be the first port of call for an advice?
Like my brother here was saying, Mr. Karim, the party stuff he was measuring, that one is another key angle also, because some people, sometimes it's fun to make a quiet something within yourself, you enjoy, spend time, because Kuwait alone is not easy. The stress is huge. But some of them, this lavish lifestyle is causing problems. You will see you come in the end, before you think 2-3 minutes, they're on TikTok live, they're on Facebook live, they're on this live. Even you alone, you not even want to sit among that kind of chili or anything, because
Anything can happen.
Because people, they monitor the social media a lot. That is number one thing. That is the key angle. Let's do things and forget about this social media. We misuse the social media. Even when you think about back home, this is our key problem also back home, because we cannot use the social media to educate ourselves. We cannot use the social media to learn new things. It's only how to misuse and how to do things beyond proportion. This is what is going on. and which is leading to what is affecting them. It was mentioned about the work thing, like the implementation. That is something even me within myself. I never say it was, but these are things I was analyzing within myself. The work frame of our sisters. Now you see, how many of them who are outside? How are they surviving? How are they upkeeping themselves here and back home? And you look, most of them, they are not saving. Some of them, when they receive salary, they spend maybe 100 KD or 80 KD doing online shopping just for TikTok. And when you look the kind of dressing they order also, when you look the kind of dressing they order also, is only these short dresses which escalate things. And some of them also, their madam or their sponsors in the house, they are monitoring also, they see what they are doing on social media. Trust me.
So what's your advice?
The only thing I'm saying, and also there's one comment that drew my notice also from one of our sisters online. She was saying that some of them also what attribute to what is going on. They will send them inside the houses. They will only go, they work for maybe their deposit or how they call it. I think they call it deposit, right? They will give them deposit, they go inside the house. Maybe after 3, 4, 5 days, they will just leave that house unknown to their agents. They run from the house. And how do you expect this situation to solve? You put the agent under high risk also. Because why? The madam will not call you. The madam will not put pressure on you because you already leave the house. The only channel of communication they have is the agent. And sometimes they will start threatening the agent. I'll send police for you. I'll call police for you. I have your number. I'll give your number to police. Not only the agents you are putting under danger, you are putting the other ladies or your other sisters who are living with that agent as well. So these are all angles escalating to what we are seeing. You see, it's just like something they have been saving bit by bit is what they are doing now. Now go every day after 4 p.m. You see the police around deploying themselves. How long we think this is going to end? We don't know. People we are saying it's for 1 week. It's going 3 weeks now. And they also, there's no work. How are they moving? There's no movement. And the question is, he was saying recently, we should be asking ourselves, how are they surviving? Where are they getting money from? Okay. This is one question, Dr. Prince.
Yes. Now,
so if we are saying about giving advice or what we think that will solve this problem,
remedy the situation, yes.
The situation is like, I know, it's not easy, like I would say, and I'm going to say. But one thing I'll try to put out also, each community, they have each country or community as a whole, they have a body responsible for their affairs, which is the union, or maybe a small community, they will decide they form within themselves. They also have another responsibility to play. Okay. That is one. Make sure that they always try to create a platform within themselves. Monitor situation. Try to see how best they can engage with our sisters, especially the Kadama. Because you know, all this issue we are experiencing is when Kadama starts coming to Kuwait. Before, when we are not having Kadama, I swear there is issue, but not like this. It was minimized. Unless maybe company issue, even this drug stuff is recently we are experiencing it. Trust me, it's beyond proportion now. Every day, even me and you, we don't have freedom to move. I swear. The moment police they see you, their own mentality is for them to come and stop you and shout you or ask you for ID. Trust, because there is no African guy they trust for now.
That's true.
That is one. Even me for now, trust me, after 6 p.m., I know the kind of people I allow inside my car. That is number one thing, trust. Because I don't want to implicate myself. I might be clean. Maybe you, I'm going with you, might not be clean and you cannot be open up with me. The moment maybe police stop us, you also want to protect yourself. And I might stand there maybe blindfolded. I don't know what you have. Maybe the moment police stop, you want to prevent yourself. Maybe you are trying to hide what I put inside my car, which I might be implicated. So we should try to, because sometimes we do things to put ourselves also in problem. So the only thing I'm trying to say, I'm trying to appeal to some of the community stakeholders within each community. They also have vibrant role to play. See how best we can engage, advise our sisters, put them into question. what me and Mr. Karim or what Mr. Karim is doing is not enough. It can never be enough because maybe out of 100%, 5% might listen.
Okay.
50% might see that maybe he's just trying to point finger, or maybe he's just trying to say things because he's just pleased to say that.
Okay. Now,
So these are the angles.
Okay. Now let me bring in Karim Citizen. Now looking at the situation, the crackdown, we have elaborated on the cause, the root cause. You understand? We've highlighted the root cause. But one thing that we have not addressed yet is the aspect of giving birth. That's why we have not addressed it yet. Okay. Now, let's look at the cause, the root cause of ladies having babies here, and what will be the effects, and also what will be the remedy for some of these things.
You know, as I said, everyone here it's dating. Everyone has a girlfriend. Because, for example, we all have a girlfriend here. For example, me, I came here for work to get money and go back home. I did not come here to produce babies. Yeah. And I did not promise my family that I'm coming to Kuwait and produce a baby for them. So as long as I'm here, you may be dating, but you have to put your mind on everything that you are doing.
Exactly.
So this baby issue, most of them is from the ladies.
Okay.
You know why?
No.
There is a guy that I know and I'm very close to, always complain because the lady said, I'm getting older, you are my boyfriend, I need a baby. Baba, if you need a baby, go back to Africa. If you need a baby, go find a man who can give you that baby. Listen, we should respect ourselves. It's very, very important. Respect yourself. And see, when you are moving outside, people will respect you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
If we see that we are losing respect in the face of these people, this is why. Most of people are taking. I see a video. A guy was shouting on the journalist, "Lesh, Africa, Shilana." No, don't think that they are at war with Africans. They are protecting their country as well. Kuwait is not like my country. Kuwait is a small country.
Yeah.
How do you expect for them? Government is making money. You understand? Government is big business. So if we have 50 residency violators in the country, and the government plan to issue 50 visas this year, they need to move the 50 people without document out from the country and replace them with the 50 that will come in with document for government to get money.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
So if you are here and you have a baby, the point is, it doesn't make sense. So what you need to do, if you have a baby, most of it is a mistake that happen. So what do you need to do? And the ladies will say that I will not go to Africa. When I go to Africa, you are going to take another
Another girl.
Yes.
So
I'm telling you.
So that's the reason why they want to have it.
You know, most of them will say that, get me pregnant, let me go back.
Let me go back here.
home.
Or
If
that's
that
the
is
only
the brother, you have to use your
And the moment also you do that mistake,
She will not
go
go.
again. She will
You
change
know
her
why?
mind. It happens.
She will not go. You understand?
Yeah.
So this is one aspect of our we the men as well. Bro, you are a man. You build a family. Family don't build you. You understand?
Yeah.
This lady that is get me pregnant. If she is hungry, she's asking you for money to feed herself. But you, if you're hungry, whom do you go to?
Nobody.
So you have to use your sense. Your families are back home crying for you, praying for you all the time. You are here misusing your life. So you know how to tackle this issue is, we are begging the government of this country to exercise patience. If they are watching, I don't know. But I know
They are. Yeah.
we plead with them to exercise patience because most of we the Africans think that we are still in Africa.
Yeah.
Yes. Producing a baby is a good thing, as the Quran and the Bible say. But producing a useless baby is not something that is good. It's not an insult. My father once said, whenever you are speaking something that is true, don't be scared of saying it. You understand?
Yeah.
Most of the babies that we brought here in Kuwait is a useless babies. Bro, I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
They don't have future. You give birth in this country. They paid you 175 KD. Your rent is 65 KD or 70 KD. You feed yourself and that woman. Your child don't have education in this country. You go to work, carry your child and give your baby to someone who is sitting in the house without going. You pay the person every month 50 KD. You understand?
Yes.
You yourself don't have a future, and your child don't have a future because at the end of the month you don't have any money to save. This is not Europe. This is Kuwait.
Yeah.
Which even a baby of 3 years, school fees cost more than 1,000 KD. You don't have that money. So the child don't have a future. A person without a future is a useless person.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's better for you to protect yourself. Prevent yourself from some issues. If the woman said, bro, get me pregnant for me to go to Africa, tell the woman, I don't have time for baby.
But you know, one thing I was trying to say,
You understand?
it's like some people, they put it like a competition, like...
It's
like,
foolishness. This is what, this no, wait.
That's it, right?
Wait. I will compete with the dress.
That
This is me. If I see a
In
shoe,
all scenarios,
I'm coming.
that's what they are
if I
doing.
see a shoe and I like it, even if I borrow money and buy, I will. This competition is very sweet. A shirt, I love it from Zahara. It's very expensive. I have to wear it. Understand? Hey, bro, Maraj, I've seen something in Foot Locker. Let's bounce back. We go, we check. I will wear. Doing challenge of cars, doing challenge of big phones, use big phones. That is my lifestyle. But doing challenge of baby, you don't have sense. How much have you saved?
That's the only thing I want to drive on, because one, the planning, that's what I believe in. Because when you talk about the babies, for them, they're innocent. They don't know anything.
I'm not talking.
They have.
If I said,
No, I know. No, I understand. I get your point. No, I'm
something.
not pointing finger like you are talking directly.
Bro, I want you to know one thing. If you are speaking with me, if I'm doing wrong, don't hide it.
No, it's not about hiding.
Tell me. If you are doing wrong, I'll tell you.
Okay.
There is no
Now,
reason
let's
to
come
be
in-
scared
let's come
about
in-
someone.
Let's come in with the solution. Now,
There is
let's
no
come in
reason to
with
be
the
scared
solution.
about someone. What I'm trying to point here, when I'm trying to point here is that where there is planning, because the mistake has already been done, because some of them they put it as a mistake. The mistake has been done, but there is solution to correct that mistake, which is like instead of for you to punish or maybe even punish your own self, it's better you put a mechanism in, whether by sending the child back home. I believe is the best solution, because when you look at it, some of them maybe the mother and the father don't have document, or sometimes only the mother don't have document. How are you going to upkeep yourself, the child, and even take care of the responsibility? This is what I'm trying to say. But some of them also again, they prove stubborn to, I don't want my child to go back home. Why? Who are you competing, or who you want to impress in this country?
Okay. Now let's look at what will be the remedy for the crackdown so that it will not occur again, because this one has happened. You understand? And we have no power, no authority to control what is happening.
No.
You understand?
No.
So, but how to prevent it for it not to happen again? This will be our
You
focus.
see, the child birth issue is not something I would say it cannot happen. But one thing I will always try to say, see, life, everything about life is about planning. Some of them I know, mistake is done. You cannot trash or maybe waste any pregnancy. You don't know what that child is going to be tomorrow. Whether it come out of wedlock or anything, he or she might be someone tomorrow. We cannot tell. But the issue I'm trying to say is the way and manner we should try to control, and we should try to implement within ourselves as individuals. When you plan, you make a better life.
So,
but
now, now I want you to plead now. Let's plead now with the Kuwait government. What will be your plea based on the crackdown, and how can we solve what has happened? Because we create the mess.
we are pleading to the Kuwait government.
Yeah, look at them now. They are watching at us. So look at them.
We are
talk to
pleading
them.
to the Kuwait government, but the first plea I want to do
Yeah.
is going directly first to the African embassies.
Okay.
That is number one.
Okay.
Because before pleading to Kuwait government, we have to plead to our embassies. for them to step in and see how best they can engage with the government on issues affecting their community. That is number one.
Yeah.
Before we can plead to the Kuwait government, for them, they are doing what they believe is right for them.
Okay.
That is number one. And before we can plead also, we need to step to and implement what we know it can face all this drama we are experiencing. Because why? How we should live. The lifestyle is the key thing. Let's try to implement a decent lifestyle. We know we want to enjoy ourselves. We want to show ourselves that we have our own culture, we have our own system. But for me, I want to plead directly with the African embassy. Let them see how best they can engage with the Kuwait government, because sometimes we see that from the Indians, from the Philippines, right? When they know their situation affecting their communities greatly, they engage with the Kuwait government, whether by MOI, maybe PAM, right? I've seen several occasions like that. Let them see how best they can engage with them and see a smooth going of our sisters. That is number one. And some of them, they want to go back, but they don't have the power of ticket. But sometimes I put it finger blank also. They have been working for long. They're inside their houses. It's all based on planning. If you plan yourself, trust me, this situation, some of them, they are seeing themselves. They will not be in that kind of situation, because what they have, their focus. They have what they are working on. So, said and done, we should try to appeal to all of us as well. Let's continue to engage and advise ourselves.
Okay. Now, I want to bring you. I want to ask this question.
Yeah.
You have that platform where you create an African platform that an event was taking place, where you invite all Africans. They were there. You understand? Now, based on your suggestion for the embassies, why don't you create a platform for them, the embassies, for them to come and speak to their people?
If I may say, Dr. Prince, the day for the event also, there was a particular time frame that was created for a situation like this as well, which we try to advise the African communities the way how to live. Most people who attended the program will testify. Yeah. Even the MC alone, Mr. Chide, he also tried to talk about the platform, the MOI app, the platform where you can able to monitor your status if you have document, to know whether you have case or not of anything that will affect you. Yeah. So something like that was created, and it's something also we are trying to work on. We also know the event of the COVID, which affected a lot of things. You know, our organization have been quiet for a while since the COVID came up. Okay. But it's something we are working on something at least to come up again, try to put on event, and our event mostly whatever any kind of event we do, we try to create a platform on that, how to advise the African community, not a particular individual or a particular nationality. Okay. It's Africa as a whole, so it's something we're working on. So soon it will happen. Okay.
Similar question to Brother Karim. Now, looking at the situation, now we've highlighted the problems that brought up this crackdown. You understand? So, what would be your plea to the Kuwait government, and what do you think would be the solution for us as Africans so that this same crackdown will not repeat itself?
Right. Okay. Thanks once again. As for the crackdown, I don't think it's going to stop. This is the job of Kuwait police. Okay. Since day one, this is what they do. They employ them to do this. So that's what they are doing. It's not going to stop. We come in live always to give you advice. It's not every day that you can be getting audio on your group chat that the police are here, the police are there, so don't pass here, drop here and pass here. It's not every day. You will not be lucky one day you are not going to be lucky and they are going to take you out. So
laugh, make the devil go. Laugh and make the devil go. Laugh.
Exercise patience. To exercise patience. Because if things are happening like this, most of we Africans think that it's a hatred. That's what most of we Africans think, that it's a hatred. But if we know, if you know how their law works, you will not blame them, because this is how they rule their country. Okay. So First point, we want to plead with the government of Kuwait to exercise patience because it's like things are very hot now and people are not getting a breathing space to breathe. So they should exercise patience. And then secondly, what I want to say now, I think most of the people will not understand, but our sisters especially, if you don't have documents and you don't have job, prepare to leave Kuwait. Yes. If you don't have documents and you know you don't have job, just get ready and leave Kuwait.
In which form?
Before it's too late.
Laugh, 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 laugh. Make the devil go. Laugh and make the devil go.
It's not going to
Laugh, 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 laugh.
job. It's going to have documents, okay? Especially the ladies. It's going to be very, very tough for them. And most of us too are going to suffer for this. So it's better we advise them early than late. So if you know you don't have documents and you don't have a job, you cannot be staying home all the time. You're not doing anything. Do you know most of our sisters do call back in Africa for them to send them money to pay for their rent here?
Yes.
You know that?
Yes.
And it's not good. Maybe the little amount of money that you have saved back in Africa is the one you are using to pay rent here again. Then you are wasting the money.
Yeah.
Why want to live your? And most of them are thinking that if they live with, they are going to die. No. One thing I want everyone to understand: no African travel because of food. No African will travel because of food. We those in Kuwait did not travel because we are not getting food to eat. We traveled because of jobs. We have nurses, people with diplomas, ladies who have worked as hairdressers, professional hairdressers, nail technicians. We have teachers in the houses of these Kuwaitis working as housemates. You understand? It's a situation. So we want our sisters to understand this issue. If you don't have a document and you think that you are staying home, you don't have a job and you don't have a document, these are affecting you, prepare and leave. Go back home, sit down, the little amount of money that you have. If it can take you somewhere else, you can have a better life somewhere else than here. It can happen. This is life.
Are we expecting any form of amnesty?
Yes, they announced that. And now, even today, someone sent me a message that some a guy called him that Kuwait government have opened amnesty. And I said, yes. When they announced the amnesty, after the Ramadan, they waited. They opened amnesty 1 week for Philippines. They opened 1 week for Indians. What about Africans? Because the Indian population in this country is more than Kuwaitis.
Yeah.
They are more than Africans. Africans are the less population in Kuwait.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So if they are arrested, we should not think that we are the only people they are arrested.
No.
Yesterday they arrested 3 Filipino, 4 Bengali guys. The caption that kills the most.
Yeah.
The caption
Yeah.
that kills the most.
Yeah.
The caption is, we arrested residency violators who were doing prostitution. This is what kills the most.
Yeah.
You understand? This is what kills the most. So this is why we keep on advising. See, the houses that we are living, as you said earlier, you cannot take a flat and live in alone. You cannot pay that rent.
No.
So if you take a flat, a lady may say, I need a room. If you give the room to the lady, for example, if the police come to that house and arrest, you may be sleeping in your room.
Yeah.
They will arrest the lady in the room and arrest you. The caption would be, we arrest them, they are doing prostitution.
Exactly.
The English that we write in Africa is different from what they are writing here.
Yeah.
So what we want our sisters, everyone African living in Kuwait to understand is, Kuwait is not the last destination of everyone's life. If you have a little amount of money and you think that you are in Kuwait without document and you don't have any job, you are wasting time here, prepare and leave the country. Go back to Africa, sit down, think about the future and move another step. We beg them because see, don't allow them to arrest you. Now you will even to have access to a phone to call for them to bring you a clothes to wear to Africa is a problem sometimes. They arrested one of my guy, and I went to the police station to check on. When he came out, he was like, bro, even the shirt I'm wearing, if I'm going to Ghana, is very, very sad. You understand?
Mm.
So, if you have nothing doing here, why are you wasting time? Because the more we stay in without working, the more we are wasting time. You are not saving. You are wasting money. The money that you have saved back in Africa is the money that you are using paying rent here. Meanwhile, if you go back home, you can relax. Take another step in life. If you want to move to another golf, you can go.
Yeah.
You understand? People fall into temptation. And what we want the government of Kuwait to know is, the ladies that run after contract, they should understand issue. People are passing through difficulties. You understand? I don't blame anybody who runs after contract.
Okay.
I will never blame them.
Okay.
But it's a situation. A video is on my phone here. An Arabian man is holding a young lady or African lady. He wants to sleep with the African lady. You understand?
Yeah.
The lady recorded this video. That means this thing has been happening in the house for past so long. This can push somebody to run away from the house.
Yeah.
You understand? Some will say they are maltreating me. They don't give me food to eat. I sleep in the bathroom. I sleep in the toilet. It happens. You understand? They beat me every day. It happens. Because the government eye is not in every household. You understand? So please, this is what caused a lot of our sisters to run out from this. Because this kind of treatment is not in our countries. So if it happens to somebody, the person may run away from the contract and may land in somewhere that, okay, I don't have any option. I have to go to work and come back in the following month. I have to go to work, and sometimes there's no work. So please, we beg them for all these things to stop. If you have a work and you go, stay at work. Save money. Most of our sisters don't have the knowledge of savings. They are just using what they have here. Things are very expensive here in Kuwait, bro, but they don't know. You're wasting your money here. At the end of the day, when you reach in Africa, they have arrested a lot of ladies and deported to Africa. The ladies that we know that they have stayed here for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years and worked so hard, and we thought they have money back home. The moment they reach back in Africa, the call will be, bro, can't you get any nation for me to go to Dubai? I want to go to Jordan. I cannot stay. I asked, do you know the calls we receive a day? Some is very sad. You understand?
Yeah.
So, first point, if you are living in Kuwait and you have a job as a lady, save. Save money. Ignore family. I'm telling you, don't take family pressure. You will die. If you die today, this family back in Africa will survive. Tell them this is the situation. Your life matters. Ladies are living in. It's not only those who are buying things, are living life on TikTok. They are not the only problem. We have to speak to the ones who have life as well. We have ladies here in this country, bro. Because of family pressure, they don't even have time even to take even 10 kg of their salary to buy cream to make their body good. They are always under a pressure because of family. I always tell them, sis, if you die today, your family will survive. When my father was alive, he was everything. When he died, the question I asked myself, who is going to take care of us? We are living. So sister, please, save money. I tell you, if you are working in Markout and you are there, stay there. If they are paying you 200 KD every month, spend 20 KD and save 180 KD. And calculate, I asked, we are in 8th month of 2022. Ask 20 ladies. Kuwait is not like Europe. Like we will go outside and do make a street interview. Ask 20 ladies, 8 months, remaining 4 months for them a year to finish. Ask them how much have they saved in this 8-month period. They have nothing. Some are paying for the school fees. Some are paying. Families are wasting their money. I make a video and I was crying, and one guy was like, "Bro, why are you crying?" It's very painful. You understand? So it's hard time. Let's give our system. It's very this online television is something that we have to push it very hard. We all, everybody, every African in Kuwait, we have to push this thing because we want Africans living in Kuwait and Middle East, all over Africa, should listen to what we are saying. They should listen to us and work on their lives. Don't come and stay in Kuwait for 5 years, 6 years, and return back to Africa with that life. It's very bad. Save money. When you go home as a lady, I said if I'm a lady in this country, I will not stay here for 5 years. People ask me why. Because the little amount that I can save in Africa, I can use it to do something for myself.
Able to utilize it to make something.
You understand? Our ladies today don't want to carry pure water and sell it on the street because they bought wig for 15 kg. They don't want to carry anything on it. They wear eyelashes. They don't want to suffer. Please, sisters, save money. This is what I want to tell them. I don't want to talk much. I want them to save money. And if you are living here without a document, you don't have a job, calling for, I am sick. Some lady called me, bro, I'm sick. I am sick, bro. I asked, do you have a document? No. How can you go to hospital when you are sick? Which part of your body? It's not like malaria, then I'll say, let me go to the pharmacy. Bro, sometime in a month, I can spend like 50 kg on people that I don't know. You understand? Yeah. On people I don't know. And because it pays me a lot. I advise most of them. What are you doing? Nothing. Do you have document? No. How long have you stayed home? 5 months. Go back home. He will be like, he will not tell me like that. He will say, bro, I hear. When I leave, you know what he will say? This guy, is he okay? This guy is crazy. I should go back home. He's the one who brings me. We come here to do shakara. You understand? They don't listen to us when we are speaking, and it's very painful. They should understand that this country, if we said we are discussing about the rules of Kuwait, talking about the rules of Kuwait, people have to listen. Even most of our brothers living in Kuwait, they don't know the document type they are holding. No. I just met one guy yesterday at work. Bro, what is visa 40? I said, how long are you for? 3 years. Which kind of visa are you holding? 18. Which type of 18? He said 18. He will not know until the day he will say, I want to resign. Before he will know that it's a project. It cannot change. They don't know all this. I said, you see my brother Maraj? He's somebody when he entered in this country. He learned the rules and regulations of this country. When I came, he said, bro, the first thing you need to do, learn the country's rule before you play. This is what people don't know. As a Kadama, if you're working and they're maltreating you, the best place you have to run to is a police station. You understand? Yeah. 60% of our sisters did not run because of maltreatment or they don't pay them. They run because my friend said they are paying 250 kd when I come out. So she will come. When she comes, she reach here. She forget that 250 kd, she have to pay for rent. She have to feed herself. She have to buy a cream. Meanwhile, some people I know a lady, a Ghanaian lady. She worked in Kalama for 5 years, bro. The day the lady opened her mouth, that, Madam, Anna, you be released. Madam said, bring new sponsor, take release. It was not a stress. Do you know why? She did not give the madam any headache. So now she's working. She's the most popular TikToker here in Kuwait now. Always snapping pictures and deceiving us with filters. You understand? So please, sisters, this is Kuwait. If you go to Rome, do what Romans do. This is Kuwait. This is not Ghana. This is not Sierra Leone. You can dress naked in Ghana and pass. I don't care.
Not everywhere. You saw the incident. One of their influential what
they have arrested her.
So this is it. So not everywhere they allow immoral dress.
They adverse that.
So we should know
in Ghana, there's one lady called Apiapim Polo. She went on naked and took picture with her son, uploaded it on social media. They arrested her, they jailed her, they fined her. She paid. Now she converted to Islam. You know something? This is what most of African ladies living in these countries don't know. Now see, they chase them. Do you know what one Kwegi told me? All African living in Hazari, now all run to Mamula. You understand? 3 days I was passing with one of my guys here in this street, back of this street.
Street 10?
A Kuwaiti stopped an African lady and called her Dale. She came. Gave rakam. This lady has confidence Even collect the phone from the man
and give the number.
and give the number. When the man went, I said, "Come here. Do you have document?" "No." "Are you Karim citizen?" I said, "I'm Karim citizen." "Do you have document?" He said, "No." "Are you stupid? Do you know? Don't you hear what is going on here?" So you are so confident to give your number to somebody you don't know because you want what? You want a waiting. It doesn't make sense. You may insult me as an African man, insult me. I am very me, bro. If I raise myself here, you run away. Yes, I can rate myself for more than 100. You know why? I will not smoke. I will not drink alcohol. I will not involve myself in drugs. I will not drive without license. Give me water.
So
wait, I want to finish, then you conclude. Please. This thing is not something funny. These issues that we are discussing, it's not something funny. You are innocent. Somebody will just carry the problems. They will pick you. I drove a car during the COVID. I'm telling you a story. I was sick in the house. And they told me I will get, neem tree? That green leaf that we use in Africa. So somebody told me they are selling some in Block 3. Bro, I cannot walk. I was very sick. So when I stepped outside, I was trying to walk from Block 2 to Block 3 and buy. So when I get down, there was one of our brothers. I said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Oh, you are not feeling sick. So you take my lances and take my car and go and come." I moved from here. 1 second, Maraj called me. "Where are you?" I said, "I'm going to Block 3. "Do you have license?" "Who asked you to drive car? Who saw me there, bro?" That tells me that this is wrong. You understand? I did not go. I just took the U-turn and parked the car, took a taxi, and went and come back. Bro, if they catch me, I cost it for myself. Do you understand? I cost it. I am in this country. I think I need 1 billion Ghana cedis before I leave. I have not reached yet. I'm not going.
Wow.
So I'm not going to do something that is going to affect my life.
Wow,
I will not. Yes, I'm not playing with my job. So I'm speaking to the ladies. I'm speaking to the guys living in this country. Don't think that you have a girlfriend that is living in a cadaver house, working for every month to send you 70 KD to pay off for your rent. You are done, bro. Go and work. You are a man. You are an African man. Wake up 5 o'clock. Go and work. Prove your family wrong. People are insulting you back in Africa. You don't know.
Sure.
They are telling you have failed. This useless guy have traveled to Kuwait. He will come back here uselessly again. When I was going to Ghana 2018, 52 pair of shoes I traveled with. There were people who insulted me in front of me in Africa. When I went there, I gave them shoes. Wear it, useless persons. You understand? This is life that we are living. We are competing with people. So if you are living here as a lady, you don't have a job, and you are living here, you are paying rent, you are wasting money. Yeah. Go back home, pick the life again. You may think that Kuwait is not all, but pick the life.
But there are some people also who have really went back. They make impact also currently.
Yes.
Not only Sierra Leone.
Yes.
The Statistic Cartel Online Television, as we have spent a whole lot of time discussing this issue, and this issue will not end today, but this is how we come to the end of this particular broadcast without no time. And I will ask my guests within 1 second to see their last statement for this particular program. Yes, Mr.
Anyway, Dr. Prince, really appreciate the program. As I want to say kudos to the cartel team, the cartel management as a whole, and also want to say a kudos to my own colleague here, Mr. Karim, at least for making it point of duty to come and be part of this discussion. At least it's a great effort. And then also to you viewers, I want to say big kudos to you guys. And let's try to take question, like we are saying. Kuwait is not our country. Kuwait is not our home. We are here for a purpose, and let's try to accomplish and make that purpose a big impact. I don't want to say much again because time is against us, and I want to say tata.
Yes, Brother Karim, your final statements. Less than 1 second.
Yes. We thank everybody for watching this program.
Yeah.
the program is successful, and we want Africans to understand. We need a platform, a strong platform that we will be speaking to each other, giving advice out there for everybody to understand what is going on in Kuwait. At the right time, I think we need to find time and teach people about the Kuwait labor law, because we are all under this Kuwait labor law.
Yeah.
Most people don't know, especially visa issues. Most people are having holding visas. They don't know what type of visa they are holding. A lot of companies are giving people's problems, and they don't even know where to pass and solve their problems. So I think at the right time, we need to find time and educate ourselves on issues that will help us in Kuwait here and our sisters as well. God bless everybody.
Thank you very much, my two guests. I have Mr. Bangura and Karim Citizen in the studio. Don't forget this Catalan Regular Television as we bring to you the end of this particular program. And my name is Dr. Prince, the man behind the machine, the youngest CEO, Pope Gatel. Say tata to this wonderful program.